Sheriff Rob Maciol standing by right now. Sheriff, I know that, listen, these things happen in the summertime. It gets hot every once in a while. And
definitely. It's going to be a hot one.
This is going to be hot.
Sunday.
And you really have to think about shut-ins, elderly, people that don't have air conditioning, pets, young children, all of that stuff.
Yes. And that's why we put the warning out. It's rare that we do, but when we saw the heat index, especially Sunday, is going to peak well over 100 degrees. It's just amazing. If you look at how quickly the temperature rises inside a car with the windows up, even when it's 75 out.
Yeah.
So, again, and we've seen tragedy right here in our community as a result of that. So, again, we put a warning out, don't leave any kids, any pets. No one should be in cars, like I said, with the windows up when there's no air conditioning on. Check on your neighbors, drink lots of fluid, avoid outdoor strenuous activities, just a lot of common sense things, and again, hopefully things work out well. I'm sure the beach is going to be busy, but again, sunscreen, all the common sense things, and just keep our fingers crossed that, like I said, that everyone practices those recommendations.
Also, Sheriff, doesn't the effects of alcohol get kind of worse with the heat?
It does. It accelerates it a bit. So again, especially when it's hot out, we can easily consume a lot of liquids, and unfortunately, if they're the wrong liquids, you can find yourself, getting jammed up. Especially if folks are out on their boat, which is easy to do. Drifting on a boat on a hot summer day, consuming alcohol, and the last thing we want to have happen is some type of tragedy on the water. Again, we have zero tolerance for drinking and driving, whether you're driving the car or operating a boat. Certainly something we can't tolerate here.
And there is something about being out on a boat during when it's really sunny and really hot. There's something about that reflection. It just seems to make it hotter, doesn't it?
Yeah. And again, that's why a lot of times, folks aren't realizing that their skin is burning up until the day is over, and then folks find themselves with a level heat stroke or find themselves in the ER because a guy like me, I burn every time I go out in the sun. Even if it's cloudy right now, I probably
Only guy to ever get a sunburn in a snowstorm.
But I will tell you,
burn.
Overcast skies will trick you. And people think, you can't get a sunburn with overkill. You absolutely can.
You always talk about your phone app. It will show you I'm trying to think what it is, the sun index or the the UV level for that day. And even when it's cloudy, sometimes it's a scale of 1 to 10. Sometimes it's 7, 8, 9. So.
It is deceiving, and again, we just, like I said, our main concern when we saw the heat level come out is people leaving pets or children unattended in cars, and again, checking on your neighbors. There's lots of public places that offer air conditioning, during the heat spells, even if it's not. You know what? That may be a good day for someone to spend the afternoon in the mall, or somewhere where there's some air conditioning. And unfortunately, I won't be. We're going to be doing my farm thing this weekend, so it's going to be quite challenging for us. But
boy.
Yeah,
we'll be drinking a lot of fluids, but we got to make hay when the sun shines.
Farmers don't take sunny days off. It's a work day.
No,
all right, I do want to ask you what the policy is for Oneida County. There's a story out of I believe Lewis County where there's a mother bear that was in a tree in the front yard of this guy's house. It seems like a woman called 911. They said just kind of leave the bear there overnight. It'll probably go away. I'm told that you guys will often fire bean bags or something like that to scare the bear down. Or what is the policy? And by the way, the guy was arrested for what was it? Senseless killing of a bear. What's the policy here?
Well, here what we would do is we would actually call in NCON. We've got NCON officers that work all throughout the state. But when we're dealing with an animal such as a bear, we would reach out for NCON as far as their expertise. Unless someone's life is in danger, the bear would not be shot by law enforcement until DEC issues. They can actually issue a permit for folks to kill the bear. To give you an example, we had a local farm last year where they grow strawberries for part of their farm, and folks have the UPIC they have the UPIC strawberries where people come and pick berries all day. They did have a bear that kept appearing at the edge of the strawberry patch, and because it's a place that's open for business with the public, DEC in a situation like that would issue a temporary permit to the owner to kill that bear should it be seen around the vicinity of where the people are. So under those circumstances only. And again, whether it's a coy dog, bear, most recommendations initially would be obviously to stay away, let it be. We will respond, absolutely, to keep people safe and keep people away. But something like that, we would call in. We would call in Anacon unless there's imminent danger that someone's going to get hurt by that bear. Then we would do what we have to do.
You are the rare modern day rare version of a sheriff who is a farmer. I'm sure there were plenty of farmers who were sheriffs back in the day. But I got to tell you, I grew up in a farming area, and the way it was, at least when I was growing up, if there was something on the farmer's property and he wanted to shoot it, he just shot it. People weren't arrested for that today, and I know this was in a little more of I believe this was more residential than it was farmland. But the rules are the rules, right?
Exactly. The rules are the rules, and we get reports occasionally that folks are not following the rules, and obviously, depending on the circumstances, we do have discretion. As you know, law enforcement has discretion on things. But again, we're a law-abiding nation, and I don't make the laws. It's my job to see that they're enforced when they need to be. And but again, if someone's life is in danger, then obviously different circumstances. But if you see something out in your field and it looks inviting for the dinner table and it's not in season, you can't do it. No matter, it's just one of those things. But again, we do unfortunately make arrests throughout the season when people do things.
Get it? Yep.
That are brought to our attention.
So, Sheriff, we do want to talk to you about your hiring once again for correctional officers and deputy sheriffs, but you're doing it in a unique way. Can you tell us about that?
Yes. On Monday, I believe it'll be July 9th, is it? I don't have my calendar. I believe it's July 9th. It's Monday. It's a week from Monday. We are having an open house at the sheriff's office. Again, we have several vacancies, both full and part-time in the corrections division. And also we are promoting the next law enforcement exam, which is coming up in September, but you can sign up for it right now. So from 1 to 7 on a week from Monday, we're having an open house at the sheriff's office. You can come up, whatever division you want to check out, or both. We'll have equipment on display. We'll be giving tours of the jail. We'll have job applications there, applications to sign up for the exam. We're just trying to push this as much as we can. Even if, like I said, for corrections, we have several full and part-time vacancies. And in the patrol division, we do have some vacancies. We're anticipating, some more. So we're encouraging folks, if they want to get into the career, to sign up for the exam. It's a great opportunity, decent pay, great benefits, one of the most rewarding careers, in my opinion, that exists out there today. There's not a day that goes by that I don't wake up in the morning and knowing that I'm going to go to work to make a positive difference in someone's life. And that's not all careers you can say that, but in ours, I firmly believe that, like I said, we make a positive difference. Maybe it's small today. It may be something big, but every day you can change someone's life in a positive way.
And that is coming up on July 9th. So it is
July 9th, 1 to 7, and again, right at the sheriff's office at 6065 Judd Road, and we welcome anybody. Even if you don't want to sign up, come up and check out our place, see who we are, what we do, and the services we offer.
I want to ask, actually, it's Ted in Taberg with a question. Go ahead. You're on with Sheriff Rob Maciol. Ted, what's the question?
Yeah, Rob, a couple of weeks ago, I see on Channel 9 News where a group of swans up in Sylvan Beach were euthanized because it said it was an unprovoked attack on a kayaker. Now, and they said humanely, well, they even showed on TV, humanely is shot, but they said the eaglets, that they were drowned. I just find this outrageous. There's things that mate for life. The people up there had photos of them, albums, feeding them by hand, and they said the kayaker was attacked unprovoked. But I just think the kayaker probably got too close, and she had a paddle. Why didn't she use that?
Sheriff, what do you know about that one?
Well, I'm going to guess again, as the caller said, that probably the attack. I don't know if unprovoked is the right word, because they probably did get too close to the young ones or the future young ones. Again, that was something done by DEC. They have their guidelines. I certainly can't speak for them, but I mean, it would always be my wishes and my hope that law enforcement, when they're involved in something like this, last resort is killing anything. Obviously, things are are put on this earth for various reasons. I mean, obviously, you know what I do as a hobby on the side, but at the same time, things have to be done humanely. And again, I don't know all the circumstances with that case, but birds are beautiful. But I don't know how they are when you approach an area where they feel you're stepping on their bounds. I'd have to refer that question to DEC because honestly, I don't know. Yeah.
All right, Ted. I did see that story, and I know you called last week on this thing. And if you've ever been chased by a goose or
yes, but
but I've never. It's never to the point where I felt like I was being chased by a bear.
Fox, they're not a raccoon.
Right? Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, swans are so graceful too. I don't get it.
Ted, we've been trying. And Sheriff, that must not have happened in Oneida County. Do you?
Yes, it was in Sylvan Beach.
Oh, it was in Sylvan Beach. So.
I'm not sure where in the beach because Oneida
hold on, Ted.
Fort County. Oneida Lake encompasses Fort County, so I'm not quite sure where it was.
Okay. All right. Okay, Ted, we'll keep digging on this one for you, though.
Yeah, because I thought, that was outrageous.
Yep. All right. Thank you. I appreciate it. Ted in Taberg. Sheriff, a lot of people up in arms over those swans.
Yeah. The story from Spectrum, I just Googled it, says it was in Cicero. So, but
I don't think it was here in Oneida County, to be honest with you.
The last line of the story says neighbors plan to celebrate the lives of the swans this weekend.
That's awesome.
Well, if it was
biting each other in the buttocks, it should be a lot of fun. Angelo, quickly.
I don't know if you want me to read the email, but I have a statement from the DEC when I contacted
as to why they did that.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead quickly.
On mic, yeah.
So the NYS DEC was informed that a woman was attacked unprovoked by a mute swan. The victim sustained
grab the mic.
Microphone, Angelo. Microphone.
Yeah, I can't hear you.
Use that.
Angelo, I can't hear you. But Sheriff, obviously they're saying that they felt that they had to euthanize these. But again,
and the babies.
Attack? Even though it was not in Oneida County, this was a decision by DEC, right?
That is correct.
Yeah.
Yes, and Cicero would be Onondaga County, but again, this is a DEC call, and like I said, it's rare that a police agency or sheriff's office would ever get involved in shooting an animal unless someone's life is in danger, or like car deer accidents.
Right.
They're very common. If the deer is on the road and it's suffering, obviously we have to shoot it because it's not going to survive and it's suffering in pain. But other than that, unless someone's life is in imminent danger, we don't shoot animals randomly like that.
All right, Sheriff, we appreciate it. Thanks so much. A broad spectrum. It all started with the heat index. So remember this weekend, going to be very hot. Thanks so much.
Very hot. Thank you very much. Have a great day, guys.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Sheriff Rob Maciol.